Here we go. Shit. 49ers are on the clock. Will, probably, the best corner in the draft is still available. Come on now.
Chance of USA mixed in with the requisite booze for the Niners here in Packers country.
Thank you to our men and women who serve in the United States military for your sacrifices to defend our country's freedom. With the 11th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Mykel Williams, defensive end, Georgia.
I thought they was going to go in another direction. Damn. People really have Mykel Williams over Jaylen Walker? But then again, Jaylen really plays like that. He plays majority of that linebacker position. And 49ers, so this is going to complement Bosa on the other side. I like this. Okay, I like this. But they need a corner. Didn't Ward just sign to like somebody else? I don't know. I guess I'm just a big black dude talking behind the screen. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Daniel?
W Georgia, though. I just thought Mykel would go like later in the first, you know?
And Nick Bosa gets a running mate on the opposite side there. Leonard Floyd is gone. He departed in free agency. They also lost Hargrave, the defensive tackle. So they needed to invest, I thought, either in the offensive line or the defensive line. And then Mykel Williams.
See, since y'all want to keep putting up those overalls, raise this motherfucker right now. This is disrespectful as fuck. You know damn well Mykel overall is like a 87 and above. Ain't no damn 77. Raise that motherfucker since you want to put overalls and shit up on the screen. He's a 87 and above.
They get someone who, if he'd been healthy through the entire year and through the process, I don't know that he would have even gotten.
We raised nothing but dogs.
Overall, a little nicked up and hurt in that opening game against Clemson. And
show highlights.
Right. Although you saw the flashes as the year went along. Big time upside. I mean, he is going to be the first one off the bus, and that's.
I was about to say, a nice clip. I like how y'all showed this. Oh man. Trash ass Longhorns, man. Straight garbage, man.
That's saying something when you've got Nick Bosa
got him.
on your team. He
Got him.
A big time.
Get the fucking ball out of your hand.
Texas saw the flashes. Yes, they did. There was those flashes.
Random.
They just weren't consistent.
Yeah, get around that.
Related. But he's very long. He's got long arms, and he uses that length. Here he is as a rusher.
CJ, where you going?
Long inside
Yeah. CJ, yeah. Some more of your nightmares coming.
Get through and get to the quarterback. I like the idea of widening him out more. He had a lot of tight alignments and that scheme. They will loosen him up. They'll let him rush a little bit from a wide nine, and he'll have a runway where all that explosive power will show really, really well.
You know, he was versatile for Kirby Smart, but again, I think that worked against him because he was better when he was wide in that wide nine. That ankle injury definitely slowed him down. But if you talk to the people around Georgia, they will say he was a great locker room guy, and you know that John Lynch loves those type of guys. And listen, can you go wrong with Georgia defenders in the recent vintage? I just don't think you can go wrong.
With the 12th pick in the 2020.
Oh shit. I'm telling you, Cowboys, pick Shedeur right here. Listen to me. Pick Shedeur right here. Trade Dak for like a second rounder, or if you can, a first round in this draft. But you know you're not going to be able to get really that. So, and probably do it to the Browns. The Browns need a quarterback. They're willing to give up a high pick. So you draft, listen to me. You draft Shedeur, you trade Dak. That could be the all-time shit they could do right here. For a second rounder, right? And then you draft linemen, you know, linemen and shit, or maybe another running back, you know. I'm telling you, man, that's the play. That's the play right there. That's the play you make right there. Cowboys they got to. I'm telling you, man, that could be an all-time play right here if they
25 NFL draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Tyler Booker, guard, Alabama.
I'm telling you, man, Cowboys could have shook up the draft if they did that. They could have shook up the draft if they did that. Draft Shedeur, trade Dak. They could have shook up the fucking draft. I'm telling you, man.
So it is a guy named Tyler, but it's Booker. They go offensive line.
Can I jump in real quick?
Charles Davis.
Earlier tonight, our colleague, Kurt Warner, talked about...
Yeah. Y'all do need a guard because Zach Martin gone. But y'all could get linemen later. There's a lot of good linemen in this draft. I just think y'all should have did the inevitable. You know? It would have shook up the draft. Everybody would have been like, oh my God, what is going on? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm telling you, it would have cooked. It would have cooked. I'm telling you, man.
The Cowboys being intriguing. What's going to happen with their draft? And what did Kurt fall back on at the end? Will they do something bold, or will they do what they always do and draft an offensive line? DJ, take it away.
I feel bad for the offensive line coach. What does he do in the offensive line meeting when he says, hey, Tyler, and Tyler Guyton, Tyler...
That's a nice fit, though.
And Tyler Smith. You're going to have to be more specific than that. 3 Tylers on that offensive line. But he was described to me by the guys at Alabama as the Will Smith, or the Will Anderson of the offense. Just an...
He's so happy right now with Joy. He's so happy too, man. Damn. He's so happy too. If only he know the future he's about to have. Playing for the Cowboys. I'm sorry, y'all. I still feel hurt over Zach Martin. Legendary guard. Played a lot of years with them fucking Cowboys. And they didn't win him shit, man. Now we got a young brother coming in to try to replace that spot. And Cowboys gonna do the same thing to him. Damn. I hope you have a good football career, Mr. Tyler Booker. Like you personal. But the team you playing for? Good luck, my brother.
Unbelievable leader. Zach Martin goes out. He goes in. someone with the high character. You see the size. He is a big, big man.
And look at Emma, Cowboy fan. Same thing they always say every year. This year, our year. Shit.
I was asked them, what would you tell the teams if they asked you about Tyler Booker? They said if he gets on the airplane after he gets picked and they were to tell him, hey, they changed the schedule, we have a game tomorrow, we just emailed you the playbook. When the plane landed, he'd have the entire playbook memorized and he'd be able to start the next day. I mean, they love this kid at Alabama.
New Canaan, Connecticut to IMG Academy. Academics a big part of what he does. He's a cerebral player as well as a physical player. Joel, he talks about what he wants to do in a ball game is make a guy question whether he still wants to play football by the end of it. And the way he hits on people and does things. And DJ, when you're talking about all these Tylers on this offensive line, I'm just going to tell you guys, this feels like a back-to-the-future approach for Dallas. To get back to that time when they drafted Ezekiel Elliott number 4, Zach Martin moved in at guard, and they went away and just beat people up running the football. There's a big running back draft. There's time later in this draft to go get a runner for Dallas. I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to be the approach.
Does Jerry even know where he's at currently? Thank you so much for all the gifters. I appreciate that, my heart. Thank you so much. I love you for the gifters. Appreciate you giving me money to support my family in need and be able to pay my bills. I appreciate you giving me money. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you so much for giving me gifts. I appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful night and a wonderful rest of your weekend. Does Jerry Jones know where he's at? Does he see correctly?
Approach moving forward under Brian Schottenheimer.
Real quick, Joel, we were at the Combine. He did not have a good workout, had a very poor 10 time. And we actually put up a name on the screen, said, don't panic. This guy named Travis Frederick had kind of a poor workout. And it worked out quite well for him, ironically, with the Dallas Cowboys.
The bear hug for your college quarterback and Jalen Milroe and the bear hug for the commissioner. How are you feeling?
Hey, TikTok. I got a mod in my chat. His name is Josh. Listen to this. He say, listen. He say, skip to the Falcons pick, twin. Guess where he's from? He said twin. You Georgia. Yeah. You got it correct. He said, skip to the Falcons pick, twin. After what they did last year? Shit. Motherfucker here, man. Josh, don't you got school in the morning, man?
Feeling right now?
I'm super excited. I'm blessed to be a Cowboy. It's a great tradition, a great offensive lineman, and I'm excited to follow suit with all that came before me.
You did not allow a sack on your quarterback this last season. Did Dak Prescott just become your new best friend?
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to get on the phone with Dak. Getting the protection means make sure he goes clean every single game. I'm just so excited to be a Cowboy.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
He's so happy right now, man. He's so happy, too.
With the 13th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle, Michigan.
Fellas,
Hey, what's happening with Jahdae? Nah. Dolphins, y'all need a quarterback. I'm sorry to say it, but y'all need a quarterback. Y'all do. That motherfucker Tua, he's one more concussion away from being hospitalized. I'm telling you, man. Y'all need to think about a quarterback now than later. Shit, Jahdae wanted him. Miami, I'm telling you, man. Think about one now before later. That motherfucker Tua is one more hit away from bed rest. Hospital. I'm telling you, man. Shit, Miami keep going these drafts, having faith in this motherfucker. And then here's the thing I'm watching. They not even drafting like old linemen to like kind of like protect him. They drafting like defensive players and shit, man. Man, boy, Miami is wow. All right, now, God forbid, but shit, Don't say a black guy behind the camera didn't warn you.
I gotta jump in because I've been hearing about this kid since he was a true freshman. Going up there and meeting with the Wolverine coaches when Jim Harbaugh and I would sit down.
Hey, TikTok, let me holler at y'all again. There's another guy. He likes the Miami Dolphins. He said, "We don't need a quarterback." That's what he say. Watch when that motherfucker Tua get hit again. Watch when the Tua get hit again. That motherfucker gonna be screaming, "We need a quarterback." Then I'm telling you. All right now.
Down all the way back to Mike McDonald and then Jesse Minter, Wing Martindale. All the
even my brother is a Miami Dolphins fan. That motherfucker be telling me he do not like Tua. That motherfucker be saying he think Tua be seeing doubles. That motherfucker Tua got hit so many times, he probably seeing doubles. And for the love of the game, he don't want to tell nobody really because, he want to keep playing. That motherfucker might be seeing doubles. I'm telling you, man. That shit might be real. But he probably loved the game so much that he, what? I'm telling you, man. Motherfucker be seeing 2 Tyreek Hills out there. He think one Tyreek Hill is 50 yards deep, the other one on a comeback. I'm telling you, man.
Coordinators that have been on that side of the ball. The first thing that defense, and it's the Baltimore defense, wants to do is build the run wall. And guess what? Who they talked about? They wouldn't talk about Mason Graham. They would talk about Kenneth Grant as being the guy that could be the best in the future. And one of the reasons is this play that you're looking at right there. He chased down Nick Singleton. He's got this rare motor for a guy that's 330 pounds, and he doesn't even understand how good he is yet. I think his best football is ahead of him. He's a block disruptor. He's a great locker room guy. And DJ, I think he could be one of the premier defensive tackles in the National Football League in the coming years.
And certainly Christian Wilkins walked to Vegas. This fills a need, wouldn't you say?
I'll tell you what, this is going to be fun, Rich. I mean, when you
my Chargers ain't picked yet. My Chargers ain't picked yet.
As a defensive coordinator who played for the Baltimore.
My Chargers ain't picked yet.
He's got his.
We just waiting patiently. We waiting for everybody to be dumb. Tyler Warren gonna fall right into our hands.
And that's one of the guys Wink would talk about him being similar to. Just a very athletic big guy. It's hard to find guys that weigh this much, that big, that can run, as you see him hawk down the Penn State running back. As a rusher, there's not a lot of imagination.
Is Michigan producing good D linemen?
And when you have those edge rushers that they need to keep healthy in Miami, he's going to take away the escape hatch. He's going to be able to press the pocket and allow those guys time to win on the edges.
The Colts.
With the 14th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Tyler Warren, tight end, Penn State.
Where's Dallas?
Well, Dallas Clark let him wear the number?
Yeah, I know, right? Here comes Tyler Warren to Indianapolis, sir.
This is a fun player to watch. If you watch college football, and Joel, you jump in here pretty early because the way they use this guy, I mean, he was the offense. You can put him back in the Wildcat. Here he's snapping the ball and going out down the field against USC on a trick play. Watch the catch as he goes up and makes that adjustment.
That's illegal in the Turkey Bowl, guys. You can't do that in the Turkey Bowl.
Unbelievable. How about the one-handed catch on an underthrown ball and then absorb the contact? Here he is, again, watch him with the ball in his hands. He can run over you. He can jump over the top of you. The quarterbacks are going to love him. And I'll tell you who else is going to love him in the running backs with what he does in the run game. he can latch you and drive. The reason he wears that 44 is because his dad told him about a guy named John Riggins.
Yep.
And this is how you're going to play the game, Joel, and that is the way he does it.
100%. And here's what I loved about him is that, well, not to disparage their wide receiver core, but their wide receiver core was non-existent. And so the focal point.
Josh, I'm about to ban you. I'm about to ban you or time you out for 3 days.
The pass defense was always on Warren, which means that they needed to be creative, and they were able to do that. And they snapped it to him, handed it to him, pitched it to him, screened it to him, send him down the seam. In every different way you could possibly get the ball to 44, they were getting the ball to 44, and yet he was always natural and comfortable in those situations, and that's rare. That's why he reminds me a little bit of Travis Kelce, because he's just comfortable no matter what on the football field.
And Travis Kelce was a high school quarterback as well.
Jaden, I don't know who the fuck you are. I'm not letting you join my live. Go on about your business. Don't give a fuck who you is. I'm not letting you join my live. The fuck you want to join my live for, Jit? I don't know who the fuck you is. Get the fuck on, man. Fuck wrong with this kid? Fuck.
Look at those.
With the 15th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Jaylen Walker, defensive end, Georgia.
Sometimes you just don't overthink it, right?
I mean, look, the rest of my mock draft, I'm going to probably hide under my bed. But
doesn't got to leave Georgia.
So, I mean, I thought there was a chance he could drift a little bit, and he fell right to the Atlanta Falcons.
Now here is the latest pick of the Cardinals. Could be another.
Bro, nobody's a fan of the Cardinals. Nobody. I've yet to meet a Cardinals fan in my lifetime. Nobody is a fan of them. Nobody. Kyler Murray don't even want to play for them no more. Every time I watch Kyler play in a fucking game for Cardinals, it looked like he ready to go play Call of Duty. He doesn't want to play for them. He doesn't. Either he's waiting for his contract to be up or it's something. He doesn't want to play for them.
With the 16th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft.
Like, whoever they pick right now, nobody cares.
The Arizona.
Why is Will not getting drafted?
Cardinals select Walter Nolen. Defensive tackle, Mississippi.
All right, so they go interior defensive line here, Daniel.
Yeah, they were active in free agency. Remember, they just brought in Calais Campbell to see what they get out of him at the end here. Dalvin Tomlinson was brought in. They drafted Darius Robinson, edge rusher, in the first round last year. So they go back to that defensive line.
Hey, Rico, I got a question. Hey, you get an NIL deal, right? Rico, you say you got money, right? From college, right? Do you got enough money where you could buy a chain like this?
Come along, he didn't have much of a
Yeah. Shit. That's nice.
Year. I always think, Charles, you kind of are where you came from, and this group came from Philadelphia again. So you look at the trenches here. Big time upfield burst. I'm hoping he can develop. The ultimate upside would be Matabike, who is one of the great defensive tackles, but he's got big time twitch and burst when you see him get off the ball. You'll see him knock guys back. He's got a lot of pop in his hands. We saw that at the Reese's Senior Bowl as well. Again, someone who likes to penetrate and play up the field. That is his 100% go-to, is to get on an edge and get up the field.
With the 17th pick
Bengals,
in the 2025 NFL
Bengals are going to go D-line.
Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Shamar Stewart.
I told you. They need one. Because of what's the name? Well, what is his name? Richardson or something like that? The white dude or something? Something Hutch. I don't know. Something. He like they released him or something like that.
Defensive end, Texas A&M.
Yeah, not a surprise to see him go defense here. This defense last year, not good. Tied for 25th in points per game, tied for 25th in sacks. You think about Al Golden coming in to try and fix this defense.
Cody, ham his ass up in practice. Ham this rookie up in practice, Cody. Yeah, ham his ass up, Cody.
had 5 games last year, CD, where they
don't let this rookie come into your team and ham you up in practice. I wish we could see practice footage. I know some people be getting cooked. And I want to see it. Yeah.
They scored over 30 points and lost. The offense is in great
Hendrickson,
shape.
Hendrickson.
Those guys. We'll see what happens with Trey Hendrickson, but you got a little insurance here or a playing partner here with Shamar Stewart off the edge. Rashawn Gary is the comparison. This is a classic traits, disruption versus production because he has got elite height, weight, speed, and he is very disruptive. You see him on the backside here with his ability to really close. He can convert that speed to power. You see that. Just the sacks, they didn't come. 4.5 career sacks over these 3 years. But the thing I love about him, those traits first of all, but then the effort, man. He plays with unrelenting energy and effort, and someone who is very beloved in that program. They love this kid.
Shamar, you are laser focused in this moment. Is this the kind of intensity you're bringing to a Bengals defense?
Oh, yeah. Definitely for sure. Some people done messed up.
Really?
I'm coming.
What's making you upset about the moment that you have right now?
Nothing. I'm happy. I'm excited.
Okay.
Just know I'm coming.
You wanted to be drafted higher. Oh, Shamar, you wanted to be drafted higher? Oh, yeah? You think you should have been top 10? Oh, yeah? Yeah. You wanted to be top 10? You wanted to be top 10? You think you could? Work harder. Work harder.
You are in the division now with Lamar Jackson. How's that going to feel when you can chase down a quarterback like that?
Hey, man, it's an honor, man. You know, South Florida versus South Florida. He's one of the best. Why would I not want to sack one of the best?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jackson Dart. Wait, Shedeur still haven't got picked. What the fuck? Jackson Dart. Seahawks, don't fuck this up.
With the 18th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Grey Zabel, guard, North Dakota.
I'm not upset at this. Seahawks, if y'all don't know who this guy is, because some of y'all only pay attention to skill players. He is literally a great lineman. I thought his draft stock must have went up throughout like the Reese's thing and like the combine and stuff like that. Because I thought he was going to go like second round or something, but he's really, really, really good. All right, Seahawks fan, he's really good. When we were reacting to the 1v1s, he stood out a lot. He was putting motherfucker D linemen on their ass in the drills. So y'all got a good guard. I know y'all probably was looking for a QB, but y'all got a real good guard. A real good one. And he's coming up. What, North Dakota State? They FCS, right? Aren't they FBS or FC, something like that? Anyways, then they just win their championship. So he's coming off something good. He's very, very talented. And not to mention, there's a good ass lineman that's in the league or that came from this school. I forgot his name, but there's a lineman in the league that's good as fuck that came from this school. So Seahawks fans, be nice, be good. This guy's, he's him. He's really him. This guy is really him.
State.
There's your guy.
Yeah, this is my favorite player in the draft, and there's some reasons why on the screen. 5 position flex. He's played tackle. He proved at the Senior Bowl where he dominated that he could kick inside.
The Senior Bowl, yeah.
And play guard or center. Graham Barton, think about how quickly he transitioned when he got to the next level with the Tampa Bay Bucks and how well he played. Here he is at left tackle. You can see his movement and his...
Why I gotta lie? Why I gotta lie, Josh? Look, why I gotta lie? I don't tell no lies. See, Josh, you wasn't here when we reacted to him. And you just think I'm bullshit. You wasn't in the stream when we reacted to the one-on-ones. Why I gotta bullshit? The first damn tape, this motherfucker driving the motherfucker into the ground. He's him. Ain't bullshitting. Not you, the commentator. Oh, yeah, specify then, Josh. If I slice your ass up, man. But anyways, this motherfucker's him. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Bucks and how well he played. Here he is.
Look at this shit. Out the
left
book.
tackle.
And drag that motherfucker to the fucking
his
ground.
commitment to finishing. He plays, I would say, beyond the echo of the whistle when you watch him. Here he is.
Hey, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going?
I've never seen
fucking go ass. You ain't going nowhere.
seen somebody take more reps than he took at this year's Senior Bowl, and when asked about it, he said they kept asking for him.
Y'all know who that was? Flex, thank you so much for the sub. You've been drafted. Sit your ass down and grab your hat. Y'all know who that was? The D lineman, Anise Pebbles. We did a video on him in the combine. He ran like fast as shit. The jit comment on my video and shit. But y'all know, I think he followed me or some shit. But you see, ham his ass up too. All that speed don't mean nothing. All that speed don't mean nothing. You understand me? Look at that shit. Tell you.
Reps and he took at this year's Senior Bowl.
What are you doing? He thought he was gonna swim over top.
Trying him. So they asked and he gave it to him, and they all had trouble. Those defensive linemen trying to get through him.
This boy good. That boy good. That boy good.
6.5-inch vertical, which was best.
Flex, thank you so much for that 13 months. I appreciate that, my heart. Thank you so much for giving your money to me and your time. I appreciate that, my brother. I hope you have a wonderful night and a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for blessing me and my family with your money. I love you. I appreciate you. You understand me, nigga? Now sit your po ass down. Lock in. We gotta finish the rest of this fucking draft. You understand me? That's what I thought.
Among all the offensive linemen, Sam Darnold's a happy man right now. They just got somebody they can plug and play on the interior of that offensive line.
The big thing for them, can they keep those tackles healthy? If they keep Cross and Lucas healthy, shore up the interior, they've got a chance to make some moves.
So congratulations to Grey Zabel. The Bucks are on the clock, then the Broncos, and then there's that 21st overall pick for the Steelers.
Let's find out together, Rich.
Let's, Daniel. Here we go.
Who did the Buccaneers pick?
The teams.
A D lineman, right?
With the 19th pick.
Why isn't Will getting picked? No shot his draft stock dropped like that because of an injury. Didn't y'all tell me the man never allowed a touchdown in his whole career? Is that not insane? Or like he allowed only like one or some shit? Man.
Pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Emeka Egbuka.
I didn't expect this. I guess, okay. Let me kind of analyze this. I'm thinking, right? Bucks is getting ready for Evans or Godwin. Well, they don't probably, okay, I just remember the injury of Godwin from last year, the crazy scary injury that ended the rest of his like season. Maybe that could be the case and Godwin don't come back like he was. And they probably like just getting a safety valve. Or another thing could be like Evans is getting ready to like retire. You know, he's still good, still productive and stuff. But Evans been doing his thing. You know, he's probably getting to that career. You know, that career mark where wide receivers start to, you know, retire and shit. So they're probably trying to get prepared just in case Evans call it quits, because his contract is almost over. Y'all remember last year he resigned for like 2 years or something like that. You know, they brought him back, so he's probably on like that last year, or he probably got one more year. So they kind of probably using this to get another good wide receiver, and Emeka could be under their wing for like the next year and a half. They could kind of coach him up, and they could also have like a good, you know, type shit. So I think I thought Bucks was gonna go defense. I'm surprised they actually went offense. But I like this. I like this. I like this. I really like this. Baker gets another weapon. It takes some of the pressure off of Evans. And then they don't know how Godwin is how he's going to come back from the injury. So, or how he's going to perform and shit. So I like this. I like this. W Bucks pick.
Wide receiver, Ohio State.
And the Ohio State has entered the chat. The 2024 champs see their first player selected tonight, and it's Emeka Egbuka going.
I like this. This is a W fucking pick for Bucks. I ain't gonna cap. I like this.
Tampa.
Yeah, Jason Light's been there for a long time. His first pick as general manager in Tampa was Mike Evans. This is the next wide receiver that he's taken in the first round. It's been a minute. Big time tracking.
Wait, isn't Luther Burton the third? Isn't he on the... Holy shit. Wait a minute. They better not let one of these offensive guys fall into the Chiefs' hands. Y'all better not let that happen.
Big time hands. He is ultra instinctive and tough. You see him here with the ball in his hands. He can make you miss. He has played around so many great players at Ohio State. He's not afraid to do the dirty work. He's not selfish. You see him as a lead blocker. Just look at how physical and tough he is.
Cause y'all know damn well, what's the name left? I think D-Hop not resigning or something like that. Or did he? I don't know what the case is. D-Hop resigned? Whatever. And then, what's the name? I forgot the other jit name that barely played a wide receiver, who from Georgia and shit. And then either way, y'all better not let Chiefs get another fucking weapon. Are you fucking serious right now?
I saw the Bucks live, as you I know.
And hold the fuck up. I'm starting to think about players now. Hold the fucking phone. Is that motherfucking running back from Ohio State still on the board? I know you fucking lying. Oh! The fucking broken nigga on the NCAA? Oh! I know teams ain't letting Chiefs. These motherfucking Chiefs, they just find some type of way to get some shit, man. They find some type of way, man. I know you fucking. Let me catch myself. I might fall out. Let me catch myself. I'm starting to remember motherfuckers, man. It's a lot of motherfucking good players still available. Fuck. The motherfucking Chiefs about to get them one. God damn. It's like they do bad and then they re-up again. Shit. Well, let me see. Let me see.
Did as well, CD. That's one of the more physical teams in the NFL. He's going to fit right in.
So see this lineage right here: Olave, Wilson, Smith and Jigba, Harrison Jr., Egbuka. You know why it was important for Egbuka to go back for his senior year? Yes, to go and maybe right the wrongs and potentially win a national championship, but it was also important to him to have the lineage down to Jeremiah Smith, who we all think is still going to be at Ohio State for a couple of years and might be the best of them all, you know, coming out in a couple of years. And that was important. You know why? The brotherhood. That's what they call their position room. And no one personifies the brotherhood better than Emeka Egbuka.
April is World Wish Month, and the NFL is proud to support the life-changing wishes that Make-A-Wish grants. Yes. One of those wishes will be coming true right now. Sam is a 17-year-old Broncos fan who has bravely battled cancer. There you go, Sam. Raise that fist up, baby.
Don't. So when I be saying Make-A-Wish Foundation, that's a real fucking thing. What's up, you po-ass nigga? I just know you got like $5 in your bank account. Go ahead and hit that sub button. Support a black young nigga who's in the hood. I'll well appreciate it. And while you at it, go sub up on the YouTube. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Support a young nigga who trying to make it. If not, your mom gonna catch a nice ass beating. Wide open, deep inside, stroking it like no other. Your grandma gonna catch another one too. I heard she got good inside the mouth skin. I'm trying to see what that's like. So to prevent that, please use that $5 to sub up on Twitch. Fuck with a young nigga. I'ma holla at you now. Peace.
His wish is to announce the first-round draft pick for his favorite team. Please join me in cheering on Sam as his wish comes true. Take it away, Sam.
Awesome.
Yeah, let's go Broncos. Thank you. All right, with the 20th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Jahdae Barron, DB, Texas.
So the 10th player on your top picks is the 20th overall selection. High quality value for a terrific player.
Yeah, he was my highest rated player there. My top corner, the first corner to come off the board here.
Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for the gifts on TikTok.
Big time ball skills for Texas. He can find, locate, and go get the football down the field. Here he is showing you his ability to trust his eyes, see it, plant, and drive on the ball. Again, in the slot. He can cover tight ends, you can cover slot receivers, and then if you want to be a force player, which you have to be at that position in the NFL, this guy simply doesn't miss tackles.
I appreciate all the gifts. Thank you so much.
And reliable. There he is against Egbuka, who we saw just go off the board. They decided instead of offense, they were going to double down on a defense that is outstanding. And they added Hufanga in the offseason. They added Greenlaw. You've got Pat Surtain, the reigning defensive player of the year.
Riley Moss played well for him last year.
Big-time player, in my opinion, the best corner in the draft who's going to plug in as the nickel.
You know, that Texas secondary was not great 2 years ago when they faced Michael Penix in the national semifinal. Penix ate him up, if you remember. He was elusive and ate up that secondary. And Jahdae Barron came back. They got Andrew Makuba from Clemson. And, guys, they were transformed in a lot of ways because of Barron. Barron in that secondary did as good a job of anybody against Jeremiah Smith in Ohio State. And
Broncos going to be good this season, boy. Broncos really going to be good this season.